years back, I created this beautiful bundle of joy. It was my zombie Easter bunny, and it's gone on to be one of my most successful tutorials and has been recreated by other artists. So I thought, why not do an updated version? So here we go. There will be a video coming soon with the making of the prosthetic and the ears, so stay tuned for that. I just couldn't get them all edited in time, unfortunately, life and all that. Anyway, as you can see, there I was wrapping my hair. This was a very quick run through of this, but I will do a more updated tutorial at some point of how to wrap your hair and how to put a bald cap on. And yeah, sticking on the bald cap. And now that I look like an egghead, I will block out my eyebrows. Now again, this is a really quick run through. You've seen me do this many times, and I will do a more a more in-depth tutorial of how to block your eyebrows out someday. Beauty, I have to be honest, I'm really mega hungover today after having one too many glasses of wine in the garden yesterday. So if my voiceover isn't up to scratch, that is why. Anyway, as you could see there, I was just putting some latex along the edges of the bald cap to blend it into my skin, and now I'm just applying some skin adhesive onto my face, and also I applied some onto the piece, so it kind of acts like as a contact adhesive almost. Once it goes clear, then it is ready to apply the piece. So I stuck the piece on, and then I'm just gluing around the edges, as you can see. As you can also see, I did another layer of latex along the edges of the bald cap. And then I'm just stippling some latex around the edge, much the same way as I did with the bald cap. Yeah, I've been wanting to recreate this bunny look for a while now, actually, because although I was pleased with the original, I was using very basic techniques, you know, the old cotton wool and latex. Speak of the devil. Here I am putting some cotton wool and latex onto those edges just to blend them a little bit. So I decided to do an updated version and a bit more an advanced version. Again, still using fairly basic techniques. I mean, this isn't how we would create prosthetics in the industry, but it's an easy way to make prosthetics at home. And like I said, there will be a full tutorial coming up how I made this prosthetic. Really easy, no complicated moulding required. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And anyway, back to the tutorial. So I'm just blending the edges because unfortunately with slush latex or just latex prosthetics, you can't create a thin enough edge that it will disappear completely into your skin, so you do have to cheat it a little bit. And here you see me scratching my bunny nose and realise I can't get to the itch underneath my bunny nose. And yes, now I'm trying to stick on the ears. Now the ears are very lightweight because they're made out of craft foam. Again, there will be a tutorial, but they just would not stand up. So I had to pack loads of latex and cotton wool around the bottom of the ears to make them somewhat stand up a little bit. And it did work in the end, but yeah, it was a little bit of a fail, I'm not going to lie, but it still looked good. And who says your bunny ears have to stand to attention? They don't. Your bunny ears can do whatever they like. And then just sticking on the other one, having exactly the same problem and using exactly the same technique to try and make it stand up at least a little bit. Now, once everything is dry, you want to start blending your prosthetics in with your skin. Now, I'm just stippling on some very watered down red face paint, first of all over that bald cap, all over my chest because that will be on display too, and then going in with some blue in exactly the same way. What I'm trying to create here is a kind of rotted flesh look. So I'm also going in with some yellow as well. And don't worry, we will be going over this with white. It won't end up looking as ridiculous as it does at the moment. So yeah, grabbing some clown white, which is a cream base makeup, because that's an easier way to cover over the base that you created. I'm just stippling that over. And yeah, now you can see it's starting to come together. Also, by using this technique, you'll create a little bit of texture which will help to blend those edges of the less than perfect, very basic prosthetics too. Texture and stippling of colour is your friend when you're doing very basic prosthetics. So just painting a little bit more around the eye with a brush and just blending it. And then I'm just adding a little bit of extra detail around the mouth. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. So I'll just let you watch the rest and I'll have a little bit of a rest with my hungover brain. Yeah, cheap bald cap as well. I don't have a lot of money to spend on these videos, unfortunately, Butte, so I have to make do with buying some pretty cheap materials, but I just about managed to make them work. To be fair, if I'd actually put this bald cap on properly and you didn't have to have my ears covered, then that probably wouldn't have happened. But anyway, we are all done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that jazz. And happy Easter, everybody. Hope everybody is well. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Love you all loads, and I shall see you very soon. I'm off for a nap. Over and out.